Now this is one of the routes where the examiner can take you. So on the left is Montana House, where the test center is. We're going straight. So when you come out of these gates on the test day and the examiner asks you to turn left, so most probably this could be one of the routes quite commonly used. They put the sat nav on in the beginning, so as soon as you come out of the test center you have to follow the sat nav. Now this is the train station, Tilbury's train station, so very busy area, you have to drive carefully.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Dock Road, then take the third left.
So looking at the sat nav, you can see it's asking you to take the second exit, which is on the right.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, then take the third left.
Lovely. Now as you turn right, anyone coming from the front like this learner, you don't stop for him, you carry on going. You only give way to your right, which is this road.
After 200 yards, turn left, Sydney Road, then turn right.
So when you're following the sat nav, make sure you follow the yards.
Turn left, then turn right.
And when it's 50 to 60 yards left, that's when you should start checking your mirror and put a signal on. Sometimes it gives you instructions very early and you can easily be misled and turn left into another road. But if you keep an eye on the yards, you know that now it's time to turn.
Turn right, Sydney Road.
Now you can see the road, we're following the road to the right. So in this instance, even if you don't indicate, that's fine because you're just following the road.
Okay. If indicate also not wrong.
No, it's not wrong, but if it misleads anyone, then it can be wrong. Yeah. Now that's a give way line,
At
and
the
you
end
gotta
of the
make
road,
sure.
turn left, Newton Road, then turn left.
Look at the yards.
Yes.
Stop here. Use the brake. Okay. So by looking at the yards, you can tell it's not this one. It's the next one.
Okay.
Turn left, then turn left.
If the examiner gives you two instructions at once, listen to the first one and it will repeat itself with the second instruction when the time comes. So don't try and remember both of them, just listen to the first instruction and follow it.
Turn left, Calcutta Road, then turn right.
Now this traffic light is a crossroad, so when it goes green, make sure you don't go on the cycle
Turn
bay,
right,
stop before it.
A126, St. Chad's Road.
One of my learner failed because she stopped on the cycle bay during her test and the examiner failed her for that. So you always make sure you leave the cycle bay and stop before that. Now when it goes green, you have to go in the middle and you have to give way to anyone who's coming straight. You see that learner car, he's got a left signal on. Now let's go forward and stay in the middle. Just use the brake and we can go now. Start steering. Why are you cutting the corner? Press the gas. That's cutting the corner. You're steering too soon. You need to go forward and then steer. If you steer too soon, you'll end up on the wrong side of the road.
After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, Stevenson Avenue.
Now we're approaching St. Chad's mini roundabout. Very tricky roundabout because your vision on the right will be blocked. So you have to come nearly to a complete stop to make sure no one's coming from your right. Now put a right
Go
signal.
right on the roundabout and take
And
the
use
third
the brake.
exit.
Now when you go round the mini roundabout, you don't have to go fully round it. You can go halfway on top of it. So go forward, keep looking on the right, and now start steering. So you are allowed to go slightly on top of the mini roundabout, because if you try and go all the way around it, you won't make it and you'll hit the curb.
After 200 yards, turn left, Phelan Highway. Turn left.
Good. After 200 yards, turn right, A126, St. Chad's Road. So this bit can sometimes be a little bit tricky. So to turn right, you need to position the car on the right side of your lane. So as you go forward, you
Bear
see
right.
that the cars turning left will position left and the cars turning right will position right. So put a right signal on, and to come in is a different side of the road. We're good to go. Because one of my students, to turn right, position the car to the left, thinking that you should always stay on the left, but the side to come is separate from the side to go. What's your speed? What should you be doing? Right, when we're talking, I still
After
want you to
300
concentrate.
yards,
Don't
cross
lose
the roundabout
concentration.
and take the second exit, A126, St. Chad's Road.
Now it's asking you to take the second exit, which is straight ahead.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Now you have the option to be on the right line as well, but I prefer to follow the 12 o'clock rule, carry on going. So because it's straight ahead, I normally prefer to swerve the car and stay on the left line. But if you was on the right line, you should be fine. Now I would like you to take the second exit towards Grace. So second exit is again 12 o'clock. So we're going to stay on the left line. And as you go, make sure you swerve the car to the left so you don't cut anyone on the right side. And now the speed limit is 40. Now this road is called the Chadwell bypass, and the examiner can ask you to pull up on the left. Where you see that 40 sign, that's where the examiner can ask you to pull up. So if he says pull up, you could pull up close to the curb, but we're not pulling up today. Carry on straight. Now we're approaching another roundabout. Have a look on the board. We're following the signs for Grace. So which exit is this?
Second exit.
Have a
Sorry,
look.
first exit.
First exit, yeah. Because we're coming from the bottom lane. That's not an exit, that's where we're coming from. So first exit is Grace. Don't forget your signal and your left mirror. So for the first exit, you can put a signal on early because there's no other exit before the one you're taking. So you're allowed to put a left signal on approach. Now from the set of traffic lights that are coming up, we're going to turn right. So if you look on, you can see there's a separate lane to turn right. So check your mirror, move over to that lane.
Okay.
Alright, you need a signal in your lane. Go forward, go forward. Use the brake, use the brake. Now let's turn. Start steering. Mini roundabout straight ahead. So if you start looking early on your ride, you can see no one's coming, and you have to swerve around these mini roundabouts. As you can see, the curb swerves out. So as it comes out, you have to make sure you stay around it, otherwise the left side of your car can hit the roundabout, hit the curb. Ahead we have a no entry sign, which means we can't carry on going straight, so we're going to turn right. That's the only option we have. Ahead, could you see that triangle, upside down triangle, and the give way lines, which means we have to give way to anyone coming from ahead. Now ahead we can see the signs, road signs, that you can only turn left. So if the examiner don't tell you anything, you should know which direction to take. Now new road, have a look what's the speed limit. So when we turn into a new road, we always update ourselves what speed should we be doing. Now we're approaching a roundabout. This is the Black Shots roundabout. So we're going to be taking the third exit, which is straight ahead. So being straight ahead, 12 o'clock, we're going to stay on the left side. So you see the crack in the middle of the road, use that as a line and keep yourself on the left side. That's exit number 1. That little one is exit number 2. Perfect. Now as you take your exit, stay on the left, but the left line will turn left. So here you have to check the right mirror, put a right signal on, and if it's clear, move over to the right. Very good. Now this is Lodge Lane and the speed limit here is 30, but every time you come to a junction you have to check your left mirror because 2 lanes like here are becoming 1, and if there was a car on your left you have to keep an eye on him. Now we're approaching another set of traffic lights. Now we're going to stay in the middle lane because the middle line is the easiest one to go straight, but cars from the left can also go straight. So we're going to queue up behind that Mercedes, but you see the line on the left can turn left and straight. So as you go the left side, you have to check your mirror again. Keep on going. Is there anyone on your left? Right now here, 2 lanes become 1. So that's why we were checking R.